Hey everyone! Off to a good start. Hey everyone! Coming to you with my first official podcast. Granted, it's not like the normal ones you'll find across the interwebs. For the first official podcast, it's basically what's going to happen from here on forward when it comes to videos posted on Wednesdays and Fridays or anything that deals with this channel. So this is going to be interesting for me. Now, keep in mind the whole podcast project has been a long-standing project I had been working on for so long. I actually lost track of when I first started coming up with the idea. So it's actually quite joyful for me to actually start making it happen. By the way, one of the installments is already being advertised. The Midnight Cipher is actually an installment of the podcast Cryptic Mysteries, symbol on the screen now. This first official podcast won't just cover the future of the podcast types, but it's to inform you on what is to happen with the channel entirely, as I said just a moment ago. Yeah, the postings on Fridays and Wednesdays, and what the content will be as a whole. So now we get into those details. Also, keep in mind, as you may have noticed already, this is all going to be this is all being recorded in one go, so you'll be hearing me mess up here and there. I have a bit of a speech impediment. Yeah. So, now I had already mentioned in an update about how things are going to be posted, but I'll be giving greater details here. Now, as you should already know by now, Fridays are all about the music. The songs on the basic level will be a constant minimum of 3 per post. Though, whether they are on Fridays or not, a minimum of 4 songs will be posted on major American holidays. All will be posted at 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. To help everyone know what is what, as I had posted on the community tab, I had given band names to specific songs. To give a little more detailed explanation, I'll be addressing each of the names in turn. Pardon me. So the first band name I'm going to be discussing is Five Wolf Sky, as spelled on the screen right now. These songs are lyrics. These songs are lyrical. That's what I was trying to say. These songs are lyrical, but they are songs completely written by AI. Now, I'm not completely excluded from the song-making process. I do prompt it to write a song in a specific way. Now, unlike the songs I posted for the end of December and all throughout January, I'll be more specific on what I accept, since not all songs the past month have been hits, bangers, or however you want to say it. Next is Sparkling Light. I know it sounds more on the fantasy girly side of things, but that's not the point. It represents lyrical songs that are written by me. Every word you hear, that is me put into it. Some of my songs are written either in less than 5 minutes or have taken days to write. Either way, the lyrics are from my own creative mind. Like all other music I'll be posting, I'm ensuring that it is made in the best way possible to make the lyrics pop and let the emotions soar. There may be a few times I sing my own songs, but those will have special instructions. Last is Velvet Wings of the Dawn. This one is strictly for songs that are instrumental. They can range from classical to modern day to emit different emotions and stories. Again, I'll be more specific on what I accept so that quality is on the front line. Yeah. Now, the best part. You, the viewer, have the opportunity to get your ideas or lyrics out there. For no fee whatsoever, you can submit lyrics or ideas for me to me so that I can find the right audio that fits what you're looking for. when posted as a specific addition to the following Friday, you will have the opportunity to either have the band name on it with you listed as writing it, or just have it to where it says you wrote or / prompted it. The choice is completely up to you. Since the details for posts on Fridays are covered, let's move on to the Wednesday's posts. So, Wednesday's posts are going to be a little more sporadic for one specific reason. That reason is to be... tongue twisted there. The reason is because the post will be focused on other audio entertainment such as podcasts and audiobooks. This means that the content of the video posted will have more thoughtful content. Like the music on Friday, like the music on Fridays, these videos will be posted at 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. And now you're getting an idea of what I normally go through when doing regular recordings. When it comes to the podcasts, the types of podcasts are listed in the intro of this video. Though it goes a little deeper than what they initially entail on the surface. Here's what I mean. Let's start with audibly sound. Audibly sound is about breaking down music, whether it's a genre or a band. Like with other podcasts that I'm going to talk about, it goes into the history of the topic at hand. We'll look into the popularity and what it all means in modern society to, in turn, look at how it could progress in the near to far future. Now, let's talk about Bountiful Stories. This covers books of all kinds, fiction and nonfiction. With this, we'll be diving deep into the author, who the author is, the era and region the book is written in, and the content within. We'll be giving you all the details since to understand the mindset and the storyline of the book. Now for Crimson Criminal Cases. Try saying that 10 times fast. Now, that will take a deep dive into cold cases or current cases, if allowed, with the intent of bringing to attention cases that may need your help solving. We'll be covering all the evidence and details to help everyone have a better understanding. As mentioned earlier in my little intro area, we'll be talking about cryptic mysteries. Now, this one will mainly focus on ARG story type things like the upcoming Midnight Cipher. We may cover some cryptids that have remained a mystery for a long time to give history and depth and deep details, but this one is mainly for fun. Niche style. Where do I begin with this one? Oh, good lord. When it comes to fashion, it usually is subjective on what is liked and disliked. However, fashion is a long-standing ideal that spans all across history. With how fashion tends to be, there will be an almost endless amount of content to cover, which allows us to cover much of the eras that fashion is prominent in. Playaway is all about gaming. In this podcast, we'll be covering individual games, game series, consoles, game and console manufacturers, the works. With everything involved, we'll be going into deep dives on how it works, what players thought of it, and more. Let's roll on talking about Reel It In. With this, we'll be covering everything movie and show. At this point, you could pretty well guess on what we'll be covering concerning this one. I mean, we're no film theory, but we'll be doing things a little different. A lot different. Yeah. Now, Savory Taste is covering food throughout history and possibly new recipes. Some of these subjects may include actual footage of us making the food, but that's the extent of it. We'll give you our honest review and possibly testimonies of others who have tried the food, as well as as testimonies of others whom have tried the food as well, so that you can get a broader idea of what something is like. I apologize for that. My brain doesn't always work properly. Spooks and Ghosts Galore is all about the paranormal and haunted locations. I do not know why I did it that way, but this one may be more sparing, since at this point finding good haunted locations is difficult to get to with my current finances. However, it will be uploaded when possible. Here's the plus side: if I manage to do on-site ghost hunting that's worth sharing with live video, that video will be posted on my sister channel with the link to that video posted in the description. But I'm not saying what that sister channel is yet, because it's under reconstruction. Finally, the podcast What's Up, which is what you're currently listening to. This podcast is more for general thoughts and updates, so it's pretty self-explanatory. So now, when it comes to the audiobooks, I will be posting them chapter by chapter. Well, I'll mainly do books that are published by me. So other books, I'll have to get permission to record them, but I'll do what I can with what I get. However, I'll make sure it's done to the best of quality. And what you're hearing is my mouse. I don't exactly have a quiet mouse. So, now that the basics are covered, it's about time to finish up with this installment. Keep in mind, as time goes on, I'll be making sure that a specific photo is created to represent me and any other host or guest hosted that is in the episodes. So, hopefully things work out and I can get a little bit of help with that. Now, you may have noticed that music has been playing in the background of this video. It's music that has been already posted. So let's have a little fun. The first person that can list off all songs will get a shout out in the next podcast. Until then, y'all take care and stay true to yourself.